Hello everyone, Kireth here, and welcome to the Olympics. It is here, and in this video I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the Gran Turismo Sport Olympic Virtual Series. I've gone through the entire 14-page rulebook, so you don't need to. I can assure you it was a riveting read, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the drivers, the format, and also give you a track guide for the track in the grand final of the series, where there's going to be double points. It is going to determine the winner. So let's have a look at the drivers, the final 16 that have made it through this event, the inaugural Olympic Virtual Series. And I've been lucky enough to race many of these world tour in Gran Turismo Sport myself. Iga Fraga, Patrick Blaza and Pier 1 Josetti had many battles with him, B Racer, Iram Nick, Consta. But the three drivers you're really going to be looking out for here have to be Mikel Hizal, Iga Fraga and Takuma Miyazono. Very hard to look past those three. They have dominated the Gran Turismo World Tour pretty much since the inception of the game. Iga Fraga now racing for real off the back of that. But I tell you what, my driver to look out for in this event is not going to be from those top three. I'm going to go for Baptiste Beauvoir as the dark horse here. I think Baptiste has got a point to prove racing for Roman Gross on esports. Let's see what he can do. But these are the drivers you want to be watching out for. Who's going to win? Let me know in the comments below, and let's see who actually comes out on top in the grand final. Now, here is the format. Going to be three races, three tracks. First one, Group 4, Tokyo Express Rate, East South Elite. Pretty standard combo. But race 2 is where it gets interesting. In the Yaris at Sardinia Road Track B. That's a pretty out there combo. I think some drivers could come unstuck. And the grand final is going to be at Dragon Trail Seaside. One of my favourite tracks in the game, in the super racing concept. Look at that combo. 9 times tyre wear, 18 laps. And double points. Going to be interesting. I don't know who's going to come out on top for that one. Now here we are at Dragon Trail Seaside. This is where the grand final is going to be held, and I want to let you know what I think the big overtaking opportunity is going to be and where the controversy might happen. This is probably one of the favourite overtaking spots at the track. It's technically turn 2, but we all really know it's turn 1. That left-hander up there. The track is so wide. You can see in the top left, this is a race I had a couple of weeks ago, and the track is so wide you can even stick it up the inside of 2 other cars on the right hand side. That's how wide the entry is. So the optimal line is to get all over to the right hand side over this curb here, you can see, and that's what the drivers will be doing in qualifying. There's 1 quali lap each for each of the races. It's essentially a super quali session. Don't get any second chances, and you really want to hook it in to that inside curb. I'm going to take you across very slowly. This is how close the top drivers will be getting. All in there, maximising track limits. That ridge can help to drag the car around. And also up the hill here, they'll be dipping a wheel on the inside, using the rotation of the curb to help the car get around that corner, and then definitely running wide on this exit here. Now this next right-hander coming up, it probably will be flat on the soft tyre. I'm really interested to see if anyone does go for a move. In the top left, I've got Super GT himself. You can see there in the Greg's liveried Viper managing to pull a move on me in that very fast right-hander. So not normally thought of as an overtaking opportunity, but Super GT managed to do it on me. So I'm sure the likes of Hizal, Takuma Miyazono and Iga Fraga, those 3 drivers to watch, will definitely have it within them to go for a move there. This corner here, often people don't go for a move because if you go side by side into this right-hander hairpin, you just slow both of you down. So maybe on the last lap, but otherwise not expecting to see some big dives there. I'm really interested to see how the top drivers take these corners. I'm going slowly here. The top drivers will really dip a wheel in there, and also here, and use that ridge of the curb to get a bit more rotation. I really struggle to do that myself. The car tends to bounce around too much, but I can't wait to see the top drivers tackle this piece of tarmac. Now we're going to go into what is my favourite overtaking spot in the whole track, this right-hander hairpin down at what I call the bottom of the track. Surely we're going to see some people dive up the inside. Again, I'm showing you how wide the entry is. So much space on the inside. Here's Super GT, where I get my own back and dive up the inside of him on the last lap of a race, get the block pass done. And that leads us into the Death Chicane complex. No introduction needed. I've died there, you've died there, everyone's died there. I mean, look here as I stop the car. Look how blind the chicane is. It's just unbelievably blind. Are we going to see any of the top 16 drivers in the world at the Olympics die of death at Death Chicane? It could happen, you know. Let me know in the comments if you think anyone's going to die. Let me know who you think it will be. I'm hoping everyone makes it through. But yes, fair play to the organisers for choosing Dragon Trail Seaside, as I even touched the chicane there at low speed, because this is going to add an element of jeopardy every lap, especially with the different tyre compounds being used, and also a slight element of fuel as well. Last corner is what it is. Not particularly exciting. I'm personally interested to see the lines that the top drivers take, because this is one of my weakest corners of the track. And there we go. This is the track where the first Gran Turismo Sport Olympic World Champion is going to be crowned. I can't even believe I'm saying it. It's very exciting. I hope everyone's going to enjoy it. It's going to be a superb watch. Who is going to be doing the celebratory donuts after the race? I don't know. But I'm just very excited to watch. Great to be part of this. Great to be a Gran Turismo Sport YouTuber when our game is in the Olympics. Absolute madness. So as always, if you did enjoy this video, please do drop a like or subscribe. It does help out the channel massively. But most importantly, I do hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, happy racing.